Tony came down the mountain for the first time to find a wife. He happened to see a crowd gathered around a beautiful woman. Driven by curiosity, he walked up to take a look. Turns out the woman was the daughter of the richest man. She had fallen into a coma from a strange illness. The family had offered a huge reward for a cure, but countless famous doctors had already tried. All of them shook their heads in defeat. Seeing the father's growing desperation, two top doctors arrived at the scene. They swore confidently they could handle it, but the moment one of them checked her pulse, his face changed dramatically. He exclaimed he had never seen such a chaotic pulse. He said she might not make it through the day. The other doctor refused to believe it. He insisted on trying for the sake of the reward, but as soon as he finished checking her pulse, his hands began to tremble uncontrollably. He said he had never seen such a bizarre illness. He feared she wouldn't survive 3 more hours. Hearing this, the father begged them desperately. He pleaded for them to save his daughter no matter what, but the doctors said they were helpless too. However, they could write a prescription. It could keep her alive for 3 more days at most. Within that time, if the legendary healer showed up, only then could she be truly saved. The father swore to find this mysterious healer. Little did he know, the person they were looking for was Tony. Tony stepped forward to take a look. He quickly realized it was just a case of wind chill invading the body. He glanced around and spotted some medical tools. He grabbed a jar to perform cupping to remove the evil chi. But just then the father returned. He instantly accused Tony of trying something shady, and ordered his men to throw Tony out. Tony quickly explained himself. He only wanted to help after sensing the evil chi, but the doctor scoffed and called him a fraud. Hearing this, the father grew even angrier. He ordered Tony to be thrown out immediately. The 2 doctors even mocked him, saying if Tony could cure her they'd quit and sell shoes instead. But in the next second, the daughter actually woke up. Everyone was stunned. They rushed to check her pulse, and were even more shocked to find the incurable illness had completely disappeared. Only then did they realize Tony's medical skills were divine. The rich man immediately ordered a citywide search for Tony. Meanwhile, Tony, who had just been kicked out, found his fiancée, but her mother looked down on his shabby clothes. She didn't take him seriously at all. To test his skills, she used a special martial move to dislocate his arm. She said if it healed on its own in a month, he could marry her daughter. But to her surprise, Tony's bone snapped back into place right away, and the force even rebounded onto her own arm. She immediately realized Tony was no ordinary man. To test him further, she shoved a deadly poison pill into his mouth. Tony wanted to spit it out but couldn't. Soon the effects kicked in. His body felt like it was burning from the inside. The daughter sensed something was wrong. Her mother quickly grabbed the pill box, only to discover the pills had been switched. The second daughter had secretly swapped them. Jealous of Tony, she had used a love poison instead. Tony, now overwhelmed with desire, rushed to a water vat, scooped cold water and poured it over himself. The next second, a golden light burst from his body. The uncontrollable energy exploded his clothes off. The intense drug was completely expelled from his body, though Tony was unharmed. The lingering effects of the love poison affected all 3 women in front of him. They were immediately overcome by the drug, and all 3 jumped into the water vat. Right at that moment, the head of the family returned.